Kwa miaka 5 tunajua wameshinda, leo uweke saini tu wapite inshallah.
You are 3 days to a general election. How do you feel about your prospects?
I feel confident. We have done sufficient campaign. We've managed to sell our agenda, things that we have done, things that we intend to do, and more importantly, our call towards having a unified, one country, one people, working together for the prosperity of this great nation called Kenya.
You've spoken about unity quite a bit, and that was the platform that you ran on as part of the Uhuru campaign. Yet at the same time, critics would say that you have not succeeded in the same. Kenyans appear as divided as ever, especially on social media. How do you respond to that?
Well, it's a very sad thing that I see, and I think it's driven sometimes by perceptions and by an agenda that has also been driven by our opponents, trying to tell people that there are some sections of Kenyan society that have been left out of the national agenda, which is far from the truth. For the first time in the history of our republic, we have tarmac roads in northeastern. For the first time in our history, we have cesarean sections being conducted in Mandera. For the first time in our history, we have roads in going up to Lamu. We have electricity, the national grid, connected to sections of our country that never dreamed that they would be connected to the national grid. So I believe a lot of this has been more propaganda, more being driven by people out of their own political thirst, as opposed to a real issue that has been driven by the Jubilee government.
Do you have any regrets regarding how you've run the country?
No, I don't have any regrets at all. I'm not saying that everything has been 100% perfect. We have had some hiccups, and those are hiccups that we also intend to rectify as we move along. But overall, I believe that we have worked with a very unified government. We have worked with a solid purpose of improving the lives of our people, and we seek to continue with that specific agenda of unifying our people, creating opportunities for our young men and women, and ensuring that we develop a first world infrastructure so that our people can be globally competitive as we move forward.
Finally, Your Excellency, should you lose on Tuesday, are you prepared to peacefully hand over power?
Let me first of all begin that I am confident that we are winning. And I am confident by what we have done, the campaigns that we have done, the work we have done as a government. I am very confident that come the 8th, next week, we will deliver a victory for Jubilee. But as I have always said, and I have proven in the past, if that is not the case, we have always stood ready to concede, and I've done it in the past as I did in 2002. I will do it in the future. But I believe that Kenyans are willing, and I'm hopeful, God willing, that they will give us an opportunity to carry this country forward for another 5 years.
May the best man win.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency.
God bless.